Steve Basic Architect. Yeah, you know it. I'm up here in Michigan. We are getting a tour of the Newwool factory. Yeah, we're going to look at how premium cellulose insulation goes from your recycled content to some of the best insulation out in the building industry. So get ready. All right, well, this is where the process starts. Truck gets backed up. You can see there's a bunch of recycled material there. This is, residential waste, newspaper, cardboard, that kind of stuff. And then they actually have some industrial waste that comes in from different parts in different industries. But you can see, yeah, this is kind of the finish line for a lot of this material from their previous use, and it is the start of something new. So I was here, I'm at the Newwool manufacturing facility. As you know, we're up here in Northwest Michigan, and you can see he was just taking the wires off one of the bales. He pulled out, go ahead. And, he's going to basically pick it up and shake it up. And, basically just unbale it, if you will. Right? Now, one of the interesting things here and talking, and I already took the tour, we shot some full-length videos for the Build Show Network, so you can go check it out there if you want to see some more. And then that's going to go up in the hopper, but check this out. We're behind here. This is, I'm told, they have anywhere from like 1 million to 1.5 million pounds of recycled product on hand here at any given time. This goes back quite a ways back there. And the interesting thing about this is that all of this paper pretty much comes from less than a 200-mile radius. And you can see he actually uses the bales as a bulldozer to push the stuff into the hopper. It's quite an interesting setup here, but yeah, it's, so you can imagine all the paper that's getting wasted. They can handle upwards of 1.5 million pounds of waste product here any given day, and they're not going more than about 200 miles away to get this stuff. And it's everything. It's newspaper, it's flyers, it's some magazines, paper, just literally tons of it. Newspaper, and of course, you can see there, the Amazon boxes play a major role in what's happening here. So all of this stuff goes up into this hopper. So you can see it. If I stood still here, you can see it's slowly migrating, where he keeps this hopper filled, and it basically goes up the conveyor. And then over here, you can see there's a second conveyor. This one here is, I spoke of that industrial product. So this is all industrial waste from different industries that they use, and that goes up its own hopper. And then we have this one, and you can see here those two lines merge. So the stuff basically gets fluffed and dropped out, and then we have these two guys here that are basically sorting out. They're pulling plastic off of different magazines or whatever, the stuff that snuck its way through, wire, plastic, all of that stuff. These guys here are there to visually catch it, and as you can see, they toss it all away. Now, the industrial waste goes up that hopper, goes down, comes down there, and then you can see the two merge here. So this is the paper product, and you can see it's getting mixed in here with that industrial product. You can see it's getting a really nice mix there, and when one line shuts down, they both shut down. But going up, you can see we're getting a really good mix of what's happening there. So take a walk on the other side, and we'll catch up with a little bit more. So we were just down over there, standing next to those guys. This is that post-industrial hopper coming up, dropping stuff in, and then all of that stuff, you can see, going up, and then it gets dropped, and it joins in with all of the other cardboard and stuff coming in. And it goes up here. Now, this is a large magnet, so it's grabbing any kind of metal or anything that's coming up through there. And then it's going into another kind of hammer type shredding device there. But you can see this is just a big magnet. So apologize for the noise. This is a noisy part. But yeah, you can see a bunch of that waste going in there. So let's go down here. And so stuff goes in there, gets mixed up. You can see flying through there. And then this, I believe, is where that hammer, so it's a bunch of blades that are around a perforated kind of cage, and it shreds the stuff. It goes through the cage. It's pushed by air, and you can see how this goes up and then down and back up. So the reason for that is they use gravity as the separator. Because it's paper, they fire it in there, and then it comes around. That's Eric from the Build Show. We're getting some B-roll and stuff. But this is basically a trap. So as the paper comes over and gets blown back through, anything heavy, metals and stuff, will settle down in that trap, and then they can just roll the card out, and that's how they make sure that there's no paper in the system. And then it basically goes into here, and there's a fan, and you can hear it got much louder. That goes up through the habit trail and over there. So we'll catch up on the other side, and we'll check out what's happening over there.